All right, hello, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Well, I mean, maybe it's morning for a fair number of us, but maybe for others, it's later in the day. Kind of depends. Mark, how's it going? Good that still works. You guys hear that just fine? Is that too loud? I have to double check. Just for full transparency, we are multi-streaming. We got TikTok. We have the red platform. We got the purple platform, and we're pretty much good to go here. I'll lower this volume down here just in case that is like somewhere outputted elsewhere. Whenever it comes to TikTok, I have to actually keep in mind of where I'm actually hearing that versus what's actually being outputted, because it's easier with the other two platforms because OBS is just set up like that, and I have that as a system. But with TikTok, it's like, it's everything that you hear. So it is what it is. Mark's here. Surprise, surprise. It's been a while, Mark. Well, as far as you being in chat, we typically talk on the normal anyway. Before I go through that, I need to actually pop up the red platforms chat, because for some reason okay, shush, Justin, shush. Yeah, for some reason the chat was not showing up on the manager on that side, so I have to go get a URL for the stream itself and then plug that in. That should work. Okay, sorry about that. You were saying, yeah, you pretty much anticipate Gen 10. In another timeline, also live on the old Mixer. Yeah, no. Could you imagine different futures for Microsoft? Tango Gameworks is still there. They didn't buy Activision after all. They didn't just like, my words, they didn't just go into depth as far as like game design and like all this other like crap that they gotta go through. But yeah, nurse is coming in at 9:30 to give me my infusion. Oh, okay. A Scalebound released. People got Bloodborne at some point, among many futures that could have happened. In any case, we're gonna just let this music just roll through at the very tippy top end of it, and then we'll go ahead and get started. We are here to check out the Pokemon Presents. I'm definitely looking forward to this because this is definitely it's the 30th anniversary. They gotta talk about something like really big, right? So right now we're over here on that side of things, and we're just waiting for stuff there. Don't mind the chat over there. If they say anything crazy, then go back to me. we'll jump into that as soon as it shows up. It's a premiere video, so it'll probably just play through the normal music that you'll probably anticipate when it shows up like that. And yeah, we're pretty much ready to go for that from there. So also don't mind my voice. I'm just keeping an inside voice right now. Folks are relatively like half asleep, so I'm trying not to be a menace from across the room. But yeah, I you know what? Let me just go ahead and get started with the recording here, just so I don't forget, and we can make clips out of it later. Maybe make clips during, all that kind of jazz. But Mark, what were you saying? Let's see. If Gen 10 was gonna be anywhere, it's here. That's how I feel. Oh, Cody, how's it going? Welcome back. I think for TikTok chat, y'all have to kind of sit somewhere I can see you guys plainly. Maybe just right there. Maybe just right there. I am on early. That's because any Nintendo related thing, so Pokemon as an associate, it just has to show up like super early in the morning, and I'm just like, okay, well, if it lines up with my schedule, then I'll see if I can work with it, or if it's something really hyped, then I will make it work for it. Within reason. Otherwise, yeah, we typically will just stream like later on in the evening. Yeah, this is like a whole... I guess technically I'd be streaming 14 hours later. which we will still do, by the way. Mark, what's going on? Any Nintendo announcements are always like, and the as crack of dawn our time. To be fair, on your time, it's not too bad. It's like it's when you wake up. For me, it's before you wake up. So I have to make sure I wake up beforehand. Hey, you beat Blaziken in Terror Raid. Oh, nice. I do like Blaziken. I still need to do the I think I still need to do the Legends ZA stuff as far as the Megastones. Because I don't think I have all of them. I might have whoever was available, maybe Sceptile. I'm pretty sure I don't have Swampbird's Megastone. So I gotta do that at some point. But now I'm kind of like wrapped into like shiny hunting now. I got the Virizion to show up. I have the donut to increase the odds of that shiny, so it's just that process. So that might take a couple hours. Oh, here we go. Okay, how do I hide the chat real quick? All right, here, let me go ahead and show you guys what I'm looking at. So I see how it just has the chat over there popped up? Y'all great, but I don't know you. Not the chat that I know, anyway. All right, here we go. Just final check, make sure all audio's good. It's probably a little bit louder than most other things, but so long as my voice can still be heard, we should be all right. Ready? Ready? And after this, we'll be playing FireRed. Everything's good. Uh-oh. Gold and silver, my beloved. Do we have favorites as far as Pokemon games here in the chat? Sheesh. Hey, they even include the Legends games too. So,
Hello everyone.
Okay, we're good.
I'm Ishihara from the Pokemon Company.
Oh, they already have
Today, February
translations here, subtitles.
Day. This is the date the Pokemon Red and Pokemon Green games were first released in Japan.
Of course, of course.
The beginning of the Pokemon series. In those first two titles, 151 Pokemon made their appearance. Now, a total of 1,025 Pokemon have been discovered. And
Pikachu's like, whoa, bro.
The stories trainers
holy shit.
Have been able to experience. This year marks the Pokemon series' 30th, a milestone reached because of your support. Thank you, each and every one of you. We hope you will all enjoy seeing how Pokemon continues to evolve. In today's broadcast, we'll share all the latest news about Pokemon. Please enjoy the presentation.
Wait, I need to silence my phone for a little bit. Just for a little bit. Either this is a compilation or they're showing off a product of some sort. Oh god. Oh, it's so pristine, bro. Oh no. Oh, I see. I see. It is a product thing. I was gonna say that's way too clean. So wait, it's a game music collection. Okay.
I'm Junichi Masuda, and I handle the music and sound effects for the Pokemon Red version and Pokemon Blue version video games. You can now play all 45 songs from the games on the small player inspired by the Game Boy system. We took
that is cute
care to make the audio sound just like Game Boy, so I hope you enjoy listening while swapping out cartridges.
Do the cartridges actually have something, or? Oh my god. But do I buy it though? Maybe. Chris Brown. Sorry, I don't want to make that joke anymore.
Which will be taking place alongside our new fan experience, Pokemon XP in San Francisco.
I'm not there. What the hell? Sorry.
Will once again welcome nearly 3,000 competitors from all over the world. Competitors in the video game championships.
You know they had something for Pokemon Go last weekend, if I recall, and I could have gone, but I was like, I'm not really like that deep into Pokemon Go either, even though that is a very like cool bit of a game as far as transferring Pokemon and everything.
Years ago, we started on a mission to create the most exciting Pokemon event for our competitors and their families. As the World Championships,
Here, I'm just going to go ahead and monitor stuff here.
To expand even further and deliver a one-of-a-kind experience where trainers around the world can come together in celebrating their fandom. As we celebrate 30 years of Pokemon, we invite all of you to the inaugural Pokemon XP event. Fans of all ages can expect fun activities, including interactive exhibits, pin trading, cosplay showcases, unique panels, hands-on workshops, exciting partner collaborations, and of course,
Oh yeah, I remember the Miraidon.
pop-up store. To celebrate this new experience, today we're giving you a first look at a truly special piece of art.
Enhance. Oh, that's cute. I love it. I'll take a frame with that, thank you.
Whether you're joining us in person in San Francisco,
Oh, it's August. Okay.
on our live stream, we can't wait to see you this August. Thank you, Pokemon
That is pretty far out there if you want to plan it. Uh-oh. TCG. They gotta make crazy money with it, you know? Man, so many things I wasn't like around for. Obviously the classic ones, but I literally like fell out after that. But then I jumped in with Silver Tempest and then falled out after that. A couple things afterwards anyway. Is this the new one? Interesting. Okay, okay. Oh boy. I'm just thinking about the GameStop that I could be visiting today. And it's gonna be crowded. Because they always do something with card restocks and everything. Or whenever a new set comes out.
A huge range of Pokemon that have appeared in Pokemon Go so far will return. And there's a 2-day Pokemon Go tour event starting tomorrow.
What?
We also have a
I was like, wait, where? Okay. They went through that really quick. I can't complain. Oh, okay. Kind of scared me for a second. This actually got leaked, like, yesterday. Here's what's interesting, and I don't really know what's going on in the background of this. But they do have voice acting in this particular game. So I was like, who handles that? And can we actually have them like work on like the mainline games? That's the, please. I might have jinxed it. They might already be in the works. But we'll see. In the meantime, we have to go through all the apps. You know, I have this game downloaded, but I've yet to start it. I think it'd be cute, but like daily though? Wakanda forever? I say that, but then they pulled up the game that I'm actually still consistently playing. I literally just logged in all the stuff like this morning. I think it's because it's just so simple. It's pretty passive in most of the functions anyway. We all look like, hey, check this shit out. Might see Latios and Latias soon too.
To celebrate Pokemon Day,
Here's Unite.
Moltres and Articuno will be joining the fray.
Okay.
The
Like as-
magnificent power of the three
Oh, they are, okay.
Pokemon comes together. Soar stylishly into battle. You can participate to unlock
You know,
the Unite
it's
line.
fun. I just haven't really jumped back in.
More Pokemon are scheduled to be added.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Don't miss what's coming.
Oh. Uh-oh. I'm being called upon. Hey, I know those cards. Oh no. Arvin. Oh yeah, that is out. I don't think I've opened for those yet. Maybe we should. We get some bonuses, that's nice. This is it. This is it. This is what they had to do. We're in the clear. This presents wins it by default. But give me a date. Today? Within the month? Soon. Okay, just go through the montage. God. So wait, are they just doing XE first? Because in chronological order it would be Colosseum. And then Gale of Darkness. But Gale of Darkness has a lot more shadow Pokemon to work with. But yeah, I'm so down. This is it. This is Shadow Lugia? March. Okay. Alright, I can work with that. Cool, cool, cool. Now, integration with Pokemon Home, though.
Hello everyone, I'm Utsunomiya from the Pokemon Company. I'd like to give you all some additional updates as we share the latest news on our games. First off, we have information regarding the Pokemon FireRed version and Pokemon Leaf Green version games coming to Nintendo Switch.
Sure.
The Pokemon FireRed and Pokemon Leaf Green games, remakes of the Pokemon Red and Pokemon Green games in Japan, were released on Game Boy Advance in 2004. These games have been made available to play once more as download-exclusive titles on Nintendo Switch and Nintendo Switch 2.
Cool, cool, cool. We'll be playing that later today. Or afterwards.
We also plan to make these titles compatible with
Okay.
Pokemon Home in the future.
Look, it's a one-way street.
Pokemon obtained in other Pokemon RPG series titles on adventures with you, or you can send Pokemon to visit Pokemon Champions. We hope you look forward to it.
Yeah, okay. Got it.
Next, we have some news about Pokemon Champions.
It's available today. Oh yeah, that's right. You can integrate your phone with that. I was gonna say, this isn't copyright stuff, right? We'll just take a chance at it. Oh, we're also using the new megas too. Okay. You know what's funny is that my billing for Pokemon Home did show up recently. I'm still really interested in seeing how well it like scales up your Pokemon, especially with them having different levels to them. I do know that you can kind of like change up EV attributes to different things, so I mean if you just scale it up to like level 50 or something like that, then yeah, I think it could work. So long as it stays within Pokemon Champions. April. And then later this year for mobile. Okay. Okay. Dad? No.
Next up is
Now you gotta face me.
Dimension DLC for the Pokemon Legends
Oh.
ZA game, the newest title in the Pokemon series.
Is there more?
Please take a look at this video.
Okay. I mean, there's also like online stuff, sure. I forgot about these mega forms. I don't use them, but they are like absurd. And here's the DLC. Actually, I guess to be honest, I haven't really been using any of the megas. Oops. I did get the Mega Lucario Z one. That wasn't too bad. But that was like the most recent thing. Oh my god, wait, that's the leaked one. I totally forgot about this one. But I wonder what's different about this one as far as the stats. Here's how's it going? So everything today, games you already own. I mean, some haven't yet, I'm sure. Well, okay. That was just kind of like a nice little montage of everything that's been going on, but it was definitely Garchomp.
A new Mega Evolution of Garchomp, Mega Garchomp Z, has been discovered. This mystery gift will become available for the
Oh, it's a mystery
ZA
gift.
Mega
Oh.
Evolution DLC after this presentation concludes.
Oh.
After claiming this gift, you'll be able to detect a special hyperspace distortion where you can encounter Mega Garchomp Z. You can
Alright, so it's kind of exclusive to the DLC, I guess, in this case.
In the special pocket of hyperspace.
You have to pay up.
News about Pokemon Pokopia.
Yeah, I kind of imagined that they would actually throw this in here. It's coming out next week. But I guess aside from the Treehouse, they haven't really been doing a lot of PR for it. It was brave of them to not make a Charizard. You know, fair enough. It'd be interesting to see what a Charizard Z would be like. Oh, shoot, what the hell is this? Pump the jams. Aw. Nostalgia. Stereo Rotom, okay.
Is that curious looking stereo of Rotom? Did it get enticed by the music and hop inside? It's really energetic and seems to go by DJ Rotom. What happens if you give it a CD in the game?
We can make those? Ah, Fortree City.
It can help
No, wait, go back.
town with a variety of music. Ditto and the others are grooving to the
I did see the Treehouse demo of the single player experience. I'm in.
Pokemon Pokopia.
Oh, sorry guys. If you guys saw that.
Encounters Professor Tangrowth in a wasteland that was once a town. It seems like Ditto is working alongside other Pokemon to develop the town. Wow, they're sure fired up. Of course, you can't give your all on an empty stomach.
So I heard.
It looks like Riolu wants something to eat too. But how do you cook?
What are you guys doing?
Huh? That's silhouette.
Oh, okay. It's that one Pokemon from, Sword and Shield, right? It's Greed. Of course. I was gonna say Greedent, of course.
A Greedent appeared. It sounds like everyone calls it Chef Dente.
Hmm.
Chef Dente can teach you how to cook all sorts of dishes. Each Pokemon has different foods they prefer.
I do know that, so.
Some dishes will even power up your moves when you eat them.
Oh,
This
well,
will
okay.
make it even easier to develop the town.
Yeah, that would be nice. Okay.
Try bringing Pokemon you've befriended on an outing. In multiplayer mode, you can visit
Wait.
other
Oh,
players'
okay. I was gonna say, like, wait, what? We're
play
trading? No, we're not.
with the other people.
See, this is why I should have checked out the multiplayer aspect of that Treehouse event presents. Yeah.
There you are. There's someone here too. But where's the last one? Whoa! You can
Oh,
transform into objects too.
Prop hunt. Here we go.
It was a fun game of hide and seek. By working
Oh.
together, you could even build something this big.
It definitely doesn't feel heavily geared towards like that Minecraft scheme like that, but you could definitely do it.
You can develop a town. Or go on far-off adventures.
Oh, jeez. Oh, I thought you made that. I was gonna say, what the hell, dude?
As well. Every day, the world gets bigger and bigger. Developing a town, one step at a time. Pokemon Pokopia. Available on March 5th.
Okay, okay. Go Tecmo. I keep forgetting.
Pokemon Pokopia releases next week on Thursday, March 5th.
Next
We
week?
hope you enjoy working with Pokemon to develop a town from the ground up. Today, we covered all of the information you see here.
Huh. Wait, was that everything though?
We'd like to end our presentation today with one
Now we're
final
talking.
for you all. Thank you for tuning in.
This is building of the Gen 10. You can kind of see it. Fat Pikachu. Love that guy. Hey, no looking. Look at me instead. Oh wait, what were the league titles? Okay, all right. It was like Pokemon Wind and Pokemon Sea, maybe. Guys, please. Okay, here we go. Looking kind of nice, doesn't it? Okay. Oh, geez, look at the water. That's crazy. I think they've done it. Shout out to Corsola. I like Corsola. You know, the regular form and not the one that's dead inside and out. Oh, people are definitely going for the fire type. Oh, I'm going for the fire type. What am I doing? Look at it. I'm sorry, water type users. I'm sorry. Now you gotta just splash the title logo and we can wrap. Oh, but you should probably give us a launch window. Yeah, okay. Pokemon wins and waves. The wave. In 2027. Alright, cool. It's definitely ambitious if we're just going off of visuals alone. No legendaries, right? Because they could have thrown them in, but you know. Is that it? Just double checking. Okay, we're good. You know what? Mute this and then just like roll it back a little bit. So, okay. Yeah, Mark, I saw it. Yeah, I was gonna say, well, here's a problem. Is that like to a fault, I will always choose the grass starter for the first adventure, just because that's my territory. But that fire starter, trade me a copy whenever you can. Whenever. But yeah, and you know what? As a whole, not bad. Not bad presentation. We had all the things that they want to update, but it was also condensed to a point where it didn't feel like it was kind of like a drag. Because in the way past, honestly, because they've done a lot better with it, they would have obviously all the mobile games, all the free-to-play stuff just shoot horn in like very early on, and it would just kind of go on for a little bit too long. And that is to say, we know now that it doesn't actually get in the way of, you know, the mainline games. Everything is like planned out and have their own time brackets and everything. So not all these different like announcements for mobile games will get in the way of all the mainline stuff. So, but even saying that the pacing has been really good. I know that early on they showed off, and I'll just kind of scan through what we've seen so far. The little like music player, I think that's cute, but it's also kind of weird because, you know, if they throw this into, you know, Nintendo Music, then it's kind of like, we don't really necessarily need this. This is definitely for like diehard fans, kind of like me. But this is really cute though. So the fact is that they reconstructed, and it's probably not the hardest thing in the world, but they just made like a Game Boy replica of sort. I don't know if it's like the same size. I don't think so. But you know, they just recreated all that, and it's just a little cute thing. I'm definitely a physical type person, so I might just for the sake of things, but I also, yeah, I don't have room for that actually. What was that? Oh, yeah, they were saying February for that one. Okay, fair enough. And then they talk about some live events going on here. Pokemon World Championships, that's happening in San Francisco, and that's in August. I'm thinking about it, but, you know. Also, this is when they're going to do Pokemon Champions. That's right. Cool. I'm actually looking forward to that. And we'll get to Champions in just a little bit. Let me just go through a couple of other things here. This art piece is really nice. Then this is the time where I actually would start waking up, just based on lights. And then they have a new set for TCG. Surprise, surprise. And then TCG Pocket. They already, funny enough, they already had that releasing, so it's kind of, this is happening. Oh yeah, it's happening. But they have this new set here. They already done the stuff with TCG Pocket, and here's Pokemon Go. So I guess this is just to announce that like we're getting a huge like range of huge range of Pokemon just coming back. So okay. And then they have more of the what was it called? Yeah, Pokemon Go Tour. It was actually happening last weekend, and I was like, oh shoot, maybe I should just go. Should I just go? But I don't really want to buy tickets per se, but they also have the merch there, so I'd be buying stuff anyway. Whatever. It'll be cheaper if I just gotta stay home. Pokemon Stay Home, you know? But they have obviously the update with Pokemon Masters EX. And, you know, I'm just surprised that they still keep it going, to be honest. I haven't really tried it out myself, so I can't really say anything beyond that. So, okay. But what really intrigues me is the fact that they do have voice acting in this game. But that's also like a different team and everything, so maybe I shouldn't really be looking too deep into that. And just Pokemon Sleep, which is the game which I oddly still keep consistent. Okay, just double checking on chat over there. So yeah, I guess I'll do that. Pokemon Unite, not bad. I saw that they're adding JoJo stars. I appreciate that greatly. And then here's the Paldean Wonders. Okay. I'll start pulling for that later on. Here's the big one though. So weird that they're not throwing in Coliseum, but I'm actually okay with that too. Gale of Darkness, dude. And that's next month, March? Yeah, guys, if you guys have never played through Pokemon, any of the GameCube game Pokemon, not talking about Pokemon Box, although I guess that would be kind of cool if they did that. They could. I'll talk about that in a little bit, but like you can the issue with Pokemon Coliseum was the fact that there's a limited amount. There's like 48 shadow Pokemon you can catch, snag, but this one has 84, so it's like whoa, crazy. But they also have Shadow Lugia, and they also have cool integrations with, you know, third gen Pokemon as well. So I'm wondering if they'll do that with Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green later on. They could. They also could not, and that might be the much more predictable answer. But Roderick was jumping in. Actually, sorry guys, I'm gonna check back with as we go through a little bit of this. Let me just check back with the chat over here. Actually, where'd you guys go? Oh, my bad. I have to actually pull it out from here. Let's see. Okay, yeah. Also, thank you, Ryan, for liking the stream. No news about cards, just games. They have something about cards. It was just a really quick splash thing, and that was it. Is this Pokemon Fire Red? Not yet. We'll jump into that shortly. I'm sad it's only Switch 2. Did it just announce it for Switch 2? The new one, Winds and Waves? It looks like it would be. I cannot imagine it running on just Nintendo Switch. Of course, that's the sentiment I have today. Who knows what will happen like next year when we actually see it. Tactical, how's it going? Pokemon fan since 1996. Only way they give me back is taking a minimum of 3 years making a Pokemon. That's fair. Who knows how long they've been taking to just make Winds and Waves, you know? I guess we'll talk a little bit more after that. I was saying actually early on that what they could do with Pokemon Box, if they were to somehow throw in Pokemon Box, it would be, I guess at this point, obsolete because we have ways to play the classic games now. Or rather, we have Pokemon Home, so Pokemon Box is now obsolete in that regard. But I guess they could do something if they want to be fun about it. They won't. But if they were to release, you know, Ruby and Sapphire, for example, later on, and then they have NSO adding Pokemon Box for some reason, then you can kind of make those two games like communicate if they're like separate things, separate bits of software. And that kind of changes into what they could do with Gale of Darkness as far as connecting that with your Fire Red and Leaf Green games that you would assumably have, you know? Also, Pokemon Champions, that's April, right? So that gives people a solid 4 months before Champions, or sorry, the World Championships. So, and just for everyone in general. Oh, and then they had a nice little Legends EA video, but the TLDR is that it's a mystery gift event for Garchomp Z. I don't remember the actual stone's name, but you know, that was actually a Pokemon that we've seen as leaks. If you guys have just been seeing that here and there. But other than that, I was like, huh. And I just totally forgot about it. But yeah, okay. I can appreciate them still adding on stuff to Legends EA for sure. Let me see if I can skip it just a little bit further out. They had a little segment for Pokopia, just adding like more and more stuff. I was honestly just okay. Like I was gonna get the game anyway, so you didn't need to advertise me more. But you know what? Just more elements to just make it more alive, and it makes me wonder, like, how big is it exactly? Anyway, let me just continue scrolling through. Actually, they had a pretty decent segment for Pokopia. Fair enough. And I like this list here. If I could just... please. So yeah, something worth screenshotting. It's a nice little summary. I'll have to keep that in mind. And then they had Pokemon Winds and Waves. And you know what? So they have Pikachu forms. Okay, fair enough. But I gotta tell you guys, like, this is actually definitely a step up versus Scarlet and Violet. I mean, to be fair, a lot of things are a better step up than Scarlet and Violet. But this is pretty good. Right now, it's giving me like Sun and Moon vibes as far as like the terrain and everything. I guess, to be fair, I saw a lot of like oceanside stuff. Considering it's Winds and Waves, it has to be kind of taking place in that type of area. But they're definitely playing around with the biomes, so totally love that. I can't really look at the details of the Pokemon to really tell you if it's like too much different from, you know, what they were trying to do with Scarlet and Violet. But here are the starters as well. We got another bird. We got another bird in the mix. It's cute. Brout. And Pombot. This is unfair. I'm the grass starter user. Look at him. It's cute. And Gekwa? I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry, Water type users. I mean, if you love it, it's great. I'll still be the grass user in this one. But yeah, no, I'm looking at the water. I'm like, this is crazy, dude. Pure contrast. I mean, I guess you have to make it as detailed as that if you're going to go underwater as well. They're hinting to something down here. And it ain't Kyogre, I'll tell you that. But yeah, and then they kind of like abruptly like closed it off from there. So, okay. Yeah, okay. Any thoughts from everybody else? Oh. Not Nate. What are these starters for? I don't know how to answer that question. Starters are starters, bro. That's just how they are. Anyway, I think we're good for the Pokemon Presents segment of things. It was pretty solid. If I had to give this a rating, I'd probably give it... I'll give it an 8. Mainly because they showed up with the mainline games. That's kind of what I'm here for. So I got what I wanted. So I'm happy about that. But yeah. Alright. Now I have a couple options here. I either do a quick segment break, or actually, you know what? Let's not do that quite yet. Let's boot up Pokemon FireRed. It's about that time. You guys should be able to see it. Or, sorry, not that one. Checking. Please. Oh, shoot. I just realized that it's not... Oh, okay. Just like that? So what people were saying was that this is just kind of a... It's just the ROM of the game. So, no real fluff added to it. So, I mean, it's going to take a while for people to, like, just jump into it and just find all the different secrets that might be different. Possibly. This was a nice little touch that they added to it, though. This is definitely a return to the game, and also try to push towards making it user-friendly for those who are, like, brand new to it. Give me a nice little summary of this real quick. And that's even before Professor Oak shows up. Crazy. Now, don't mind me, guys. I still have to make some adjustments here and there. Where is stream settings here? Okay, here it is. Pokemon. FireRed, please. And Leaf Green. I guess it's just 2004's title. Okay. Alright, I updated that. And I think over on TikTok side, you guys are good. Because I just kind of kept it like that. Yeah. Oh, I'm going to need to definitely change the speed. Brian, how's it going? Man, that's skit, dude. Way back when. But thank you, Brian, for the raid. Happy Pokemon Day, Diva. Thank you. You as well. Yeah, so the plan is that we'll just be playing through Pokemon FireRed for a good chunk of the morning. Since we're now in the Pokemon mood. I'll just go with the usual name. Remember when Pokemon was all caps? Like names and everything? So if you were to just spell it like a normal person, it'd just be you with like just the regular spelling, and then everyone's in all caps. It was kind of like, whoa. Gary or Green? You know what? FireRed, so we'll just call you Green then. I think that's actually his canonic name. You know, I was gagging during the direct. What? Name a butthead. Sorry. Can't be doing that. Since I already went past it. That's great though. As far as... What was it? Oh, shoot, I totally lost my train of thought. My bad. But yeah, so... Right now we're just like jumping into the game. It really is just a ROM. That's all it is. I mean, to be fair, we've been like dabbling with this in a long time. I can actually just press X for like the menu. What's my trainer ID look like? Okay. I was wondering if I wanted to do like the rule where I would just decide my Pokemon based on like the last digit of my trainer card. But I was also like, I don't know. Because I think it's like 0, 1, 2, yeah, 0, 1, 2, 3, or yeah, no, 0, 1, 2 for like grass, and then 3, 4, 5 for fire, and then 6, 7, 8. So technically speaking, the 9th one would be just like a random roll, wouldn't it? Anyway, I'm just gonna go and walk in here just without a care in the world. He's like, wait! Brother, wait! But yeah, this is FireRed on the Switch. But yeah, RCS saying we already have a grass bird. That's what I was thinking. As much, and I love Rowlet, trust me. But it's, you know, yeah, I feel like it might be an extra thing, so they'd really have to do much. They would have to do something with the evolution for it to really stand out. Otherwise, you might have a firefighting situation happening. If you get what I mean. Tom saying I'm excited. Grass starter, even though Fire one looks really cute. My thoughts exactly. Not feeling the grass one though. Yeah, I feel it. And then, you know, this is FireRed, and then we were talking about winds and waves just earlier. But yeah, I think that's everybody. And Brian, what were you saying? So glad that we got gameplay trailer for Gen 10 and, you know, not a cinematic teaser. I think I would have been okay with either, you know? But, you know, I am grateful that they did show in-game stuff. They even had Pikachu like have a different pose and everything, so they're doing stuff. Be patient, Green. All right, before I do anything, let me actually like change the speeds here. And that's about it. Oh, actually, you know what? Where's the classic one? This one? Yeah, let's go with that. Now it's time to shiny hunt. No, I'm joking. No, we're not doing that. Oh. That was fast. I was playing a little bit of Pokemon Leaf Green, and I realized like it's kind of slowish compared to normal speeds now. That was fast. I don't know. Yeah, but I'm playing FireRed right now. Actually, I don't know. Guys, honestly, I have all three starters at this point in different games, so it's like now it's desensitized as far as like choose. I might go for, you know what? For the challenge, why don't I just go with Charmander this time? Trying to think. This is FireRed, so I'll have access to Arcanine later on, but the problem is that fire Pokemon are it's kind of tough because Arcanine's physical and fire types in this game are purely special. So yeah, Brian, okay, I understand. Good night and happy Pokemon Day. Yeah, I think I might just do that. I usually choose Bulbasaur, and granted, I'm replaying Leaf Green right now with a Bulbasaur on that one. So I think, yeah, you know what? Let's do it. They're just hoping that the I was gonna say, hoping the nature's okay though. Oh, you know, I should have changed. I should have also like nicknamed it as well. I'm not usually one to care about it. I usually will just leave them unnamed. It's a female. Wait a minute. That's actually pretty... It's modest? Whoa. We got pretty lucky with that one. I don't know about the IVs, but that's actually really good. Wow, okay. Alright. Okay. Yeah, I always go for Growlithe. They're my favorite, so I just go with Bulbasaur usually. Oh, yeah, so yeah, I was thinking about that too. I was really thinking about it, but this is actually... Wow, okay. Is there an... I don't need to do... I shouldn't do this, but I do want to kind of see what the IV calculator might say about this. Might be a little bit too early to find out. Charmander. And then it's a modest one. Yes. Granted, I will tell you guys right now, I'm not used to putting in stuff into Cerebi IV calculator, so bear with me on that. Oops. Was it? Defense is 10. Special attack 12. 10 and 12. Huh. Can we know based off of that? Not a lot. Gregory. Did you see the presents? I did. We just like jumped into that. Well, we were watching that prior to jumping into this. Let's see. There's also a lot of good water types, but not a fan of like the grass types. So really Bulba. It's my play. Ah, that's fair. Yeah, I didn't even think about like the other grass types on water ones. Just realized that we're getting a region form of Pikachu that kind of looks different. Yeah, we're getting quite a number of those. Also, is it shown? Hold on. Does not compute. Attack 10 should be 9 to 9. I don't know, that's what I'm saying. Oh, 19. Aha, okay. Alright, let's see it. And then attack is 9. Let's see. I'm not sure what am I looking at actually. Oh, you know what? Maybe it's just based on when I level it up, generally speaking, because maybe it's just really difficult to truly know. Or actually, you know what? Huh. Yeah, I can't really piece it out. I mean, you know what? I won't worry about it. User's asking for, is it Switch? Yeah, this is Switch. The starters actually aren't shiny locked in this game, so you could just do that. But you know what? I was gonna say, like, I think I should probably re-roll for stuff in case I get like a really bad nature. But Modest is actually like the best thing for Charmander, and it being a female, so it's like, whoa, that's a little too rare. I should get breakfast though. It's like early o'clock. But I did want to do the stream for everything. Might need to move my face cam actually. Hold on. How's audio, by the way? I haven't really checked. Looks like it's alright. Yeah, it should be alright. Anyway, we already know all the know-hows here. Otherwise, if you guys have questions, just let me know, and I'll answer to the best of my ability. Yada, yada, yada. I was thinking about even doing some extreme stuff, like making a Nuzlocke run, but I was like, you know what? Nah, I got a different approach. Unfortunately, though, all we have are physical moves. Alright. Easy dub. Easy. Hey, soft reset on Switch version? Good question. Why don't we find out after this? You guys remember the input for soft resets? So yeah, let me just save it. Let me think. Yeah, there's also the home button thing, but if you can actually do it in game, that would actually be really good. Was it pause, select an L and R? I'm trying to remember what it was. A, B, start and select. Got it. Okay, and you can. You can. Good question to put there. Also, the recap stuff, I remember that. Good call. Everyone's like, yes, shiny on time. Oh. Pidgey. Rattata, of course. So I'm gonna, I mean, we'll jump into this in a little bit. Honestly, I really should just go and eat right now. Just get the free potion here. That's great. But yeah, okay. You know, I'm gonna force myself to do it. Let me just do a BRB. I just need to actually eat. But yeah, stick around. We'll be right back. You guys can also just do your shiny hunting while you can. And you can do some reports back in if you get really lucky. But in the meantime, hold on. I'll be right back. Just gonna grab something to eat. Okay, we're back, everybody. Sorry about that. Ugh. Okay, I've been revitalized with pancakes in the system, so we should be good to go. Uh oh, getting a little bit too frequent here. There's Pidgey. Also, who's that? Arbin? Tails? Thank Godzilla. Sorry. I was like, maybe I should. It's like, you know what? If I'm having a hard time like really reading it, maybe I should just have like the glasses on. Nah, it's weird because it's like the font I feel is a little bit less standoutish as like the white on black background for that chat. But anyway, we're okay. I probably should level up Pokemon though. I'm gonna try something a little different with my approach. Because I grew up with the level grinding era. Or mindset, anyway. Alright. We didn't have anything going on as far as battles and HP loss, so we'll just go straight to the mart. And they'll be like, hey! You? Is this you? Oh, okay. Can I buy some Pokeballs or something, please? Oh my god. They gotta make it so difficult. Alright, I'm gonna make my way. We'll try to skip past a lot of the grass stuff by just jumping over here. I will say, I didn't really have any high expectations about the transfers to Pokemon Home from this title. And from what they showed in the presentation, it looks like it's just a one-way street. Actually, wait, let me talk to this guy. Technology is incredible. You can now store and recall items in Pokemon via the PC. How far we've come. How far? It's growing Itachi. We've been walking for a little bit. Dun 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 dun. So we need to get the Pokedex, please. It'd be interesting to try to do a living dex on this one. I mean, you really just need, well, for just the original 151, or 150 in this case, because I don't know how you'd get Mew in this one. But just the simple trading between the versions should do just fine. But as far as like national decks, you need Gen 3. So anyway, we're gonna just stop by your house and like grab the map from your sis, right? She says literally nothing about it. Actually, you know what? Everyone still has like all caps in their in their names. I'm the odd one out. Weird, but okay. Anyway, so typically what I do is I just catch every Pokemon that I see imaginable. And you know what? That's probably good practice anyway. So maybe we should just do that. But there's really only 2 in this area, and that's just Pidgey and Rattata, so I'm not really missing out. We only have 5 though, so just gotta be mindful about it. Now I don't know about you guys, but I'm the one who holds B down the moment that like the Pokeball opens up. That's just my lucky charm, and I've just been doing that all the way from the beginning. I don't know. I feel so. What's the word? I feel so plain when I'm playing through these games because I do not care about like nickname Pokemon. It makes sense when you do like different runs to make them more, to make you feel more attached to them, and I at least would do that for Charmander here, but I totally forgot. I don't know or recall what the difference between just a flash and then just like a flash with like sparks. That's okay. We don't have to worry about it too much. Okay. So now we can get the team fully built here. So right now, we have a couple of Pokemon on our team, but we will just focus in on maybe 2 or 3 for now. Actually, let me double check if there's an item right here. Since I'm on the way. Yeah, okay. We're gonna make our way over to the left area here and see if we can catch 2 Pokemon here. It's Mankey and Nidoran. Gender for Nidoran doesn't really matter in this case. I don't think. Hey! Level 5 immediately. That's pretty good. Let's just hope that the nature for this one's pretty decent. Not that it really matters in just base game playing, but you know. Ooh. Let me just do this right now. You. Uh-oh. I'm scared. Wait a minute. All right. Let's just do a little bit more damage here. That's all I can really do unless I want to actually like knock it out. Okay, we're good. Nah, I guess not. If I'm just gonna keep it up like this. Alright, let's find Nidoran now. I should probably double check our decks here for that. Where are we? FireRed, leaf green. I just wanted to double check something, but I guess I can do that when we actually encounter the Nidoran. We got lucky on that level for Mankey, in my personal opinion. Just so we don't have to like do too much grinding on that one. Also, is there... I was gonna say, I just kind of noticed this, but do you guys see there being like a visible bezel right below things? Like there's like a little bit of black bars down below. There's obviously ones on side to side because of just the resolution of this game, but yeah, I think so. Like it looks like the orientation of like the framing is like it's at the very top, and then whatever it can fill in, it'll just be like that. It's kind of weird. Kind of weird. Okay. Look. I'm really looking for Nidoran, please. All these Mankeys are great, but like, where's... Hold on. Oh my god. Guys, help. Oh, why is it not showing up? Guys. Nidoran, where are you? Please. Can you imagine the entire stream? The remainder of it is just me in this tall grass. Just looking for something that might not exist. I guess at this point, maybe not. Maybe I should double check to see what the appearance rate is. Maybe. Looking. I'm checking. There's not many areas where you can find it. It's like Route 3, and then there's Safari Zone areas 1, 2, and 3. So, yeah, just kind of hoping. Just kind of hoping over here. Actually, gonna look at the differences between the different Nidos. Ah, I see it. Nidoqueen seems to be more of the physical orientated one, although not by a lot. Whereas Nidoking is actually special orientated. Actually, no. It just is. It just hits harder. Period. Fair enough, fair enough. All the more reason, I guess. I'm actually focusing on trying to get Nidoran because of like the double kick ability or move. And then just trying to look at all the other ones here too. Wow. I was looking at it. Nidorino, if you want to make sure that you just get the most mileage as far as like move sets and everything, doesn't learn a lot. Yeah, it doesn't. You have to really use TMs for it. In which case, yeah, maybe it is good since we need to use TMs or HMs. Guys, where's the Nidoran? Guys, this is hold on. Register this one. Okay, this is Route 22. Let me just double check. There's some in Route 3. So Route 3 is actually like further up, right? Over here? Huh. Did they change that? I mean, not a big deal, actually. We'll just work with what we got here, then. My bad, everybody. Gentle Nature, which is... remind me, guys. Because Gentle, I believe, is actually defense-orientated, but if it takes out an attack, then that kind of sucks. Maybe I don't have to worry about it, but still. Let's see. Gentle. Special. Oh, special defense to defense. Definitely an odd one, but okay, we'll take it. I mean, I'm not gonna really complain too much on base game stuff. God, this is during an era of like, how do you even know what the perfect IVs are? How do you know? I mean, you have to calculate effort values just through mental math, and you don't have vitamins readily accessible. It's a different era. But in any case, yeah, that's it. Then we'll just kind of move forward. I'll start by leveling up Mankey in this case, because we're going to need Mankey for this first gym. Hey now, hey now, hey now. You don't need to talk to me. We're good. We're good. I guess not. Uh-oh. Guess we can also get Caterpie and then just evolve it to Butterfree before the first gym. That kind of works. It's a double-edged sword though, with that one. Oh yeah, the Teachy TV. Never really used it, but you know what? It's a different era for Pokemon at the time. I will say this is like my favorite of Gen 3 as far as the aesthetic. It just looks so much nicer. Also, wait, this is Route 2, right? So I don't think there's anything new for me to see. Moreover, I can like battle Pokemon here, so there's that. As we slowly get some levels. But yeah, I was definitely in the level grinding mindset growing up, so I'm thinking I should probably not do that. Just to make this more streamlined of an experience. And just focus on leveling up Pokemon that I will definitely use. Although I think you might get Spearow in Route 22, but I kind of forgot. Question is though, do we get Pikachu here, or I think I get Electabuzz in this game, this version. So I'm down for that. Or hell, Electrode. Otherwise, we're just kind of strolling on by. Kakuna. Kakuna. I'll catch that one. Oh, but it's gonna do Harden. Oh my god. Yeah. I was like reading this little bit of chat right there. Yeah, this is gonna get annoying real quick. You know, I should have bought more Pokeballs. Also, maybe antidotes and some potions. I kind of winged it, to be honest. We'll probably have to go back anyway. At some point. Let me just... Wait, I only have one Pokeball left? Uh-oh. That's actually a problem. I just want to grab this real quick. Oh. We're good. We're still good for one more. Uh-oh. Looks like I'm gonna have to use that Pokeball to catch this one real quick. Just to get rid of one Pokemon registration. The problem with Weedles is that... Probably should have just done the capture like earlier on. I think I'm good here. I'm gonna just go and close off this. Oh, hang in there. Hold on. No! That always sucked. Always. Funny I can read that backwards. What's that sign say? It says up there to Viridian Forest. But like, how did you do it? Actually, you know what? While I'm here, I'll go ahead and deposit some Pokemon that I don't need right now. Or won't use. For sure. I might think about using the Pidgey, but I'm thinking of just kind of like easing off of like Pidgeys. As far as their use. Yeah, okay. I never knew what that was. Really? I actually don't really know what you were referring to. Because I might have read that a little bit later than usual. Alright, so we got a little bit of money from fighting Green. We definitely need to stock up on this again. But buying 10 is... Shoot. I'll probably need maybe... Let's just say... I'll probably get another one. I'll buy 5, just in case. And then I'll buy 5 potions. And then I'll buy 5 Pokeballs. Congratulations, we're broke. Are the Mystic and Aurora tickets in the game? It's a really good question. I wish I had the answer for you, but I don't actually know. Would be nice if they did. Would be nice. Because otherwise, I don't think it's just any other way you could, unless you just had like the actual card itself, and you had the wireless transfer thing, and maybe a card reader, which obviously, like, you can't really make that work here. So it had to be baked in. Hey, need more. Is it home compatible? It is, yeah. So they confirmed that. As far as exactly how does that work, or when it happens, they didn't really outright say anything about that. I can double check. Let me see. Pokemon Fire, Red, Leaf, Green, Pokemon Home compatibility. Posted an hour ago. Let's see from Reddit side. Will the event Pokemon be in the game? They didn't say. No confirmation, but they are mystery gifts, so they definitely could come later. I see. But you can't transfer anything into them, right? Doesn't that make the dex impossible to complete because you need like Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald, and Coliseum? Someone said yes. And I would also say yes. As far as Pokemon Home compatibility, it doesn't say as far as when, but we do know yes, it's gonna happen. Oh wait, you're level 6. Wait a minute. Wait. Okay, just keep using String Shot. The water do be indeed hot. Ugh. I still do that on the daily. Let's go. Yes, that's definitely what we needed. Not here though. For now we're just gonna focus on leveling up Mankey, because you're gonna need all the levels you can get when it comes to fighting Brock, and then we can focus on Charmander. So even though we have Pidgey on the team, we'll definitely just focus on like just 2 Pokemon at a time, just to make sure that we really give the appropriate experience to the right Pokemon. You'll scare the bugs. I was gonna say, you're scaring the us. And I'd be like, sir, those are Pokemon. I guess we're fighting you. Doug. Oh, hell. Level 7? I mean, we're almost there, but like... Gotta slow down. Slow down for just a little bit. Let's see. Pokemon Home, check back for details on upcoming feature. So that hasn't really been outright updated. Alright. I was gonna say, just don't hit me. And this could be a flawless run. Never mind though. Nice, nice, nice. That's fine. That's fine. Just don't attack, and then we're cool. We're cool. Oh, God. Okay. All right. That's fine. No, it's okay. It's okay. Don't freak out. I'm not freaking out. You're freaking out. Kakuna? Just keep going. Keep going. I don't think this Kakuna has any attack moves, so if we can just push just a little bit more... Oh, but it has Harden, and it's gonna keep using Harden. I'll take that. Thank goodness in this game Poison doesn't scale each time. That would kind of suck. I mean, currently it sucks now, but you know. Oh God. Is it already down to that point? You guys are gonna have to put up with that for a little bit. Oh, I see. We're at 15. Alright, that's not too bad. I just want to get the level for this one. It's gonna be really stubborn about it. It can't go any higher, bro. Can we get much higher? So high. Now I'm wondering, do I have enough? Because that's also something to consider. Hey, we needed that. I think I'll... Do we have enough PP for Mankey to just kind of keep going? Because we're at 12. I'll see what we can do. Low kick does not have any good use in this area, but otherwise it's good for the gym. I was gonna say, is there anybody over here? Oh, Counterpie. Watch out. Much more tolerable to fight, though. As far as poison's involved. Actually, I could probably unmute my phone. Yeah. We'll keep going. Level 8. Hey, relax. Hey, wait. We can talk about this. Hey. Brother. Sheesh. Oh my god. Alright. I'm just gonna scope it out. I think we're okay. I'm just gonna run out of this one. I think we're gonna need to use Charmander just to keep going. I'm a little stubborn right now just to even do anything. As far as going back to the Pokemon Center just to restore the PP. And these guys won't yield too much. Or rather, I'll just level up further out. I do know that Pokemon evolve. Metapod. Oh, we're gonna have one of these. Can I just hold on? Lower it. I was gonna say lower the defense, please. Screw it. Get Charmander back out here. This is gonna take a while, so. Funny how they both have Scratch. Oh my god, this is gonna take forever. Where's my speed button? I was curious though. Something I really want to try out is see if the wireless actually works. If you attach a wireless adapter on your Game Boy Advance with the game included, would that pick up a signal from this guy when we want to do wireless stuff? This is only local wireless connectivity too, so just super curious about that. Can't go any higher, bro. Can we get much higher? So high. I was gonna say Pokemon Presents in my little group chat. Gale of Darkness. Okay. Oh wait, there's a couple more Pokemon after this one too. Hey, we got Ember though. That'll make things a lot faster. In fact, let's just let me entertain it. Brother. Oh, now we're cooking. And you know what? Let's do it again. Nah, this is some crazy work. And you know what? Let's sub you back in, just so you get some experience. And since you're already that far down, we'll just use a little kick. Thank you. That's insane, dude. Charmander's already catching up so quick. And we're almost done. With this area, anyway. That's tough. You know what? Just reserve whatever PP we got for Mankey. Do. One potion. I need one potion. I gotta see my what? I think 1 or 2 more trainers. What's the hurry? Why the rush? I want to get out of the forest, bro. Level 9. Okay, well, I only got 5 of these, so here's to hoping. Yeah, it's nice that we get those games in 2027 instead of it being pushed all the way out or sooner, you know? If they need to take the time to make those new games, they should. Alright, let's just see if we can push through just a little bit. Yep, we can. Y'all have stuff to say? Skinny trees? I don't think... There's literally maybe 2 that you could have seen. Oh, there's a skinny tree right there. Hang in there. Almost to the Pokemon Center. Cool. We didn't really catch anything else, huh? Or rather, there wasn't really an opportunity to find Caterpie. That's unfriendly of you. How about saying hi back? So, come on, tell me about yourself. I'd love to hear about your profile. Tell me something good about yourself. What's your profile? Yes? Oh, huh. I am... Well, they say I am a Pokemon friend. I am a Pokemon can't win. I'm a Pokemon, all right. Okay. I'm training with that kid over there. I have 2 Pikachu, so I figure I might as well just trade one. I really want a Pikachu, so I'm trading my Clefairy for one. Fair? I'm on the phone. Scram. Oh, okay. I was gonna say, I don't know that. Jigglypuff. Nice. Okay. They're all like bug catchers, you know, like hobbyists. But Pewter Gym's Brock isn't like that, not one bit. Let me see if there's anything I might be missing one of the rooms here. No. Just some like general hints and everything like that. That's fair. Anyway, I'm gonna train just a little bit. This is still Route 2? Or... I don't know, I'm thinking about it. Anyway, we're closer over here. I think I'll just level Mankey up to 10 and we'll be okay. To be fair, I can just do that with, like, the runner-up trainer up over there, so... Oh god, that doesn't give you a lot. That's real rough. Oh, we got this Rattata. We can actually use low kick in this case. Oh, come on. Oh my god. Man, that was one shot. Okay. All right. We're good. Let's go ahead and find out. Although, do I need... No, I don't. I'm gonna be honest. I don't. Oh, wait. Hold on. Wait. I mean, yeah. Like, the moment I can actually get into that area... Yeah, that'd be nice. If I need cut. Nidoran, sit. Bow wow. Oh, the trades and everything. Yeah, I'll have to try that. I'm planning on doing that. I need to start like Leaf Green. So I think I'll do that on a separate like Nintendo Switch running like my same profile and it should work. We'll find out. And then I might just be rolling in here with a Bulbasaur and be like, what the? Where'd you... Alright, let's do it. Do you want to dream big? Do you dare to dream of becoming a Pokemon champ? I'm no trainer, but I can advise you on how to win. Alright, first, wait. First Pokemon out in a match is at the left of the Pokemon list. Right. Things I'm pretty well aware of. Stop right there. 10,000 light years from facing Brock. God, what was... You guys watched the... I think it was Pokemon Generations, if not... It was something that followed, like, Red's path in the anime. And he was like... When you get to Pure City, like, in a day? And everyone was just, like, dumbfounded by that, like... Excuse me? Yeah, that's gonna be a problem. If we allow it. Shoot. Don't attack. Okay, thanks. I'm reset hunting for shiny Charmander. Best of luck to you. Best of luck to you. It's gonna be a long and grueling battle. Because you have a 1 in 8,000 something chance. And that's just not fun. You know what? We'll have to keep it to Mankey here. Sandro. Oh my god. I'm over here like, brother. What do you mean it only does that much damage? Oh, that's not fun. Looks like we're probably gonna need to be swapping in and out. Yeah, okay. Unfortunately, you can't take all the experience, Mankey. We'll do our best, though. Thankfully, whatchamacallit, Ember is special base, so it should go, go beyond the defense curl in this case. I don't remember Sandshrew being in the gyms here, but okay. Oh, hell, stop it. Stop. Stop. If I had like an unmissable move, that helped. Oh god. Hit. Charmander, I'm gonna give you one more chance. If you don't do it. Nice. Darn, light years isn't time. It measures distance. You're pretty hot. Hey, whoa, wait. But not as hot as Brock. Alright, fair. Hey, bro, we just met. I don't know about all that. Willpower, all that stuff. True grit, rock types. Yep, we got it. Now for the good theme. That didn't do a lot of damage. Hey, good on you to miss. Hold on. You know what? The gecko's actually growing on me a little bit. Just a little bit. Karate chop. Hey! I'm down for learning more moves. Here comes Onyx. Level 13, 14? Okay. Actually, can I take a look at the moves? It was low kick and just, yeah, more damage on heavier foes. This has a higher critical hit ratio. So low kick should really do well against Onyx. Oh, hell, it's faster. What the hell? Let's go. Not even a problem. I took you for granted. I understand. Enables the use of flash. If you know that move. Wait, take this with you. It's a Rock Tomb, right? Okay. Yeah, Rock Tomb. Pretty nice. What do you have to say about that? Just as I thought, your Pokemon champ material. So anyway, we're moving on. That was much faster than I thought it would actually be. Actually, what's going on over here? Nothing, unless you got something hidden away. Nope. Alright. Just checking. Alright, but at this point, now we can start focusing in on a Pokemon that can do well against the Cerulean City Gym, which would just be electric and grass. But there's not a lot of those out there, you know? I think if I can maybe find an Oddish, that'd probably work. But yeah, someone in the chat earlier said that, yeah, there wasn't a lot of like cool grass types that they were really keen on, and now I think about it, I kind of feel the same. However, I think I visited that house. I kind of want to just double check in case I might have missed something. You know what I'm doing? No. Spring Repel. I mean, yeah, that's fair. Notice. I was gonna say, I didn't even ignore, I just ignored it. Computer police. Oh, Justin. Ask to deliver this. Running shoe. Yes. Press B to run. I was wondering where I'd get that. Here we go. Dear Justin, here's a pair of running shoes for my beloved challenger. Remember, I'll always cheer you. Don't ever give up. From Mom. Let's roll! Okay. Let's get say. Here's the issue now, is that, let's swap over to Charmander here. Do we have access to grasses here yet? No. Actually, well, sorry, I was thinking about something else. You looked at me, didn't you? I didn't look anywhere. Anyway, let's start it up, and everyone should safely be at like 10 plus by the end of this slow trip here. Man, take forever. Even with all the embers in the world. So many sand attacks as well. Stop! Stop it! Oh shoot, it also knows Gust. It's a good thing I chose Charmander for this one. Also really bad that I can't get a single attack in. Hold on. Good thing we got through it. Oh, hell. Mean all the accuracy just going down the drain. Karate chop, please. See if that does a decent amount. It does. You're mean. I mean, you could have just walked away. You shouldn't be staring if you don't want to battle. I can't believe it. The audacity. Hey, I saw you ready for it. Did you? Did you? We're not quite there to level 16 for Charmeleon, though. And we'll get there eventually. Just gonna breeze past this. What time is it, by the way? 8:04. Not bad, not bad. The idea was that we'd be pretty much streaming until like around lunchtime, but that might be a little bit too much time. Might be a little bit too much time. We'll see, we'll see. Sooner than we think, maybe. Boop. They said. Alright, let's see. I think for now we'll just kind of leave Pidgey alone, but otherwise, I know that we get the the guy with shorts. We'll get a Magikarp at the end of this, so we'll see if we can try to raise that one up, but it's kind of hard to raise that one. You know, since Charmander's out, she'll just go ahead and take care of. Hey! I'll take that. $12. Ekans. You know what? Yeah, let's swap it over to Mankey then. Oh shoot, it has Intimidate? Crazy. I totally forgot about that one. Oh, that's not good. That's really not good. Actually, hold on, y'all. Just configuring some stuff here. Gotta get those shorts ready, you know? Like how much he likes shorts, we have to prepare our shorts to post. Are you using the Pokemon Center's PC? Stores up to 30. Actually, it does more than that. Unless... Okay, maybe he was saying something else. Because I was just thinking like, well, it does more than just 30. But each box can only hold 30. You're right. And that's still the same case. Even to today. You know what they should do? They should expand PC storage for each box to 60. That should be the new thing. Oh shoot. Wait a minute. I wasn't ready for this. Maggie, please. Gekwa. And Pombon. And Brout. Oh, here's that Nidoran. Well, one of them. Oh. Oh, I didn't. Oh, interesting. Someone mentioned that for a soft reset for this game, it's actually just the face buttons. All 4 face buttons. And I was like, oh yeah, I am just pressing X to start, so I guess it's just mapped to that. So I don't have to actually press all the buttons, including plus or minus. Ah, poison point? Brother. Hey, Mankey and Poison just... They just stick together. My god. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Hang in there. Get the level. Be nice. Oh, is that how it is? Anyway, I'm going back to heal up everybody. Sorry, Mankey. It's not gonna end well. Oh. It always feels bad. Oh yeah, I could have just run. We will run. Alright, back to where we're at. And now we just get to fight the bug dude. We can even just go further down just so we can fight that guy down below. Which I'll probably just do. Oh, Sephi. She's not feeling those starters. Shoot, I wasn't paying attention. What we got? Kakuna? Oh, okay, fair enough. Oh, shoot. That would have kind of helped. Low key? Would have helped. But steel is physical, right? So that might not really scale well with Charmander stats right now. I'll double check. Pokemon Gen 3 type physical and special. There should be like a little image chart that makes it easier to double check on this. Yeah, okay. Yeah, steel is physical. Ugh. Excuse me. I'm thinking that, you know, once we hit the Pokemon Center, get that Magikarp and everything, catch whatever we need to catch, I think that's a pretty good stopping point for the stream then. Spearow. Spearow can be kind of a menace. Actually, I should probably check and see where I can find Spearow, because I think I prefer Spearow over Pidgey, just for the early evolution. Jesus. 3 times. Alright, cool. That should help. Actually, the fact that you let me attack freely, that will help. I lost, he says. Anyway, let me go ahead and heal up here. We'll just keep going. How much money do I have, actually? Only 3,000. I'm thinking about getting the Dratini early on, but that might be a problem. It might be a problem just depending on how things will shake up. There is the infinite nugget glitch if you want to. It's not even a glitch. It's just an exploit. So close. Just one more level. Did you touch me? I was actually real weirded out by like an actual trainer that's actually willing to move for once. Actually, I think there's a couple like that actually. So my bad. This is when Jigglypuff was just a normal type. Ooh. You know, I wasn't thinking about this one. Yeah. Just do what you can. That's it? What do you mean that's it? Miller, good morning. Good morning. Route 4 is at the foot of Mount Moon. Oh yeah, this is Mount Moon. Wait, that means I can get, what was it, Nidoran, Nidorino? Nidoran, really. Nice. You know, we should take this opportunity to try to get Charmander to wake up. Miller, did you check out the Pokemon Presents? See all the contents there? I think it was a pretty solid one, all things considered. That was a critical hit. That's crazy. Woke up. I'm waking up. I feel it in my bones. Enough. I gotta watch out though. This I was gonna say it has poison point. I hope Winds and Waves is good. I think it looks good. I think if everyone like went back and had their first impressions on Scarlet and Violet, they were optimistic, but they were also looking at the game and thinking it was kind of rough looking. At least I did. But I think this one looks pretty solid, so I think they're really leveraging the tech for Switch 2. Might be a Switch 2 exclusive at that point. Alright, cool. I'm just gonna go ahead and use an antidote real quick. It is a Switch 2 exclusive. Okay. Did they say that? Because I just don't remember if they did. Here we have Spearow, so that's good. Don't one-shot it. Charmander's just too tough. But I did want to catch that Spearow. Yeah, Switch 2 logo was the only one seen in the trailer. Really? I did not see a logo for that. I might be... Yeah, I'll just kind of like skim that real quick. Like a separate trailer, maybe. I might have been just like... I might have been too into it to even notice, to be honest. Yeah, I'm pulling up over there. Metal Claw? Just to slow things down. Okay, that's good. Catch it! Is FireRed Leaf Green out? Yes, it is. And that's what we're playing it on. Okay, oh, you're right. You know what? Yeah, I just focused on like winds and waves and then global simultaneous release in 2027. And then you do see Switch 2 on the top right. Got it. That otter guy says this almost confirms the leaks from a few months back, which was Switch 2 only. I don't think the official announcement said anything verbally. No. So I'm seeing it right now. Yeah, it was going to be Switch 2. I just didn't see it on the top right. But as far as the leaks are involved, they were definitely right about the title. They did have a legitimate breach, and that was found. As far as like some like game footage, in-game footage that they showed as for scaling. There's that Nidoran that we're looking for. I gotta be careful about this one though. Okay. That's as comfortable as I'll be with it. 2027 though. What do you guys think about that release date though? Or time frame, I should say. Okay. We don't have that many Pokeballs, so I don't want to be wasting too many. Okay, thanks. Ooh. Alright, so let me look at both Nidorans here. This is the careful one. It's got Poison Point though. I think this one's rival. No, it's also Poison Point. Ready to play on that one too. I was gonna say, well, okay. I guess I forced this one. So Lax Nature. And this one's Rash. Actually, Rash is not bad. Although it is more physical based in this game. It was a whole like terabyte of data stolen too, which is crazy considering most of these games, even with unzipped and uncompressed files, should be only like 60 gigabytes at most. It's roughly enough data for around 20 different games. Yeah, that is crazy actually. Oh. Okay, we're good. Just one shot it, please. Do it. Okay, I was gonna say. Yeah, I better take a rest. That tunnel from Cerulean takes a lot out of you. I can only imagine. Actually, now we're here. This is Route 4. 8. No, I'm talking to you. Got it from Brock. Brock is cool. He's not just tough. I was gonna say, I almost misread that as something else. People like and respect him. I want to become a gym leader like him. And you? Tripped over a rocky Pokemon, Geodude. Oh yeah, Geodude is actually found in this area. Oh boy. Or actually, I think it might be this guy. I forget who might actually have the Magikarp. In any case, let me just clean things up. So I think we'll just store Pidgey this time. You know what? We probably should just go for like Nidoran, Nidorina, Nidoqueen. If I want to just shake things up a little bit, just use new Pokemon that I just don't ever use. I'll have to double check the stats again. My bad. Here we go. I was gonna say, what was the difference? Because, you know, I think it's because Nidoqueen's just a little bit more well-rounded. But if you want to hit harder, then you go for Nidoking. Yeah, something like that. Moreover. In that case, we'll go with that. And then we'll keep Spearow for a little bit. What do you want your final team to be? Personally, I think I'm going for Venusaur, Raichu, Slowbro, Nidoking, Dodrio, Ninetales. That's a good question. So right now, obviously, we have Charmander here. Primate's always welcomed. Nidoking's always welcomed. But I kind of want to change it just a little bit more. I might have a Gyarados on the team. A Magikarp for 500. Okay, it's you then. We should be okay. Naughty. Actually, that's not bad, actually. The only problem is that you don't learn anything. Says 6 balls on the belt. That's it. At most, 6 with you. Oh, actually, you know, I need to buy more. I gotta buy more. Everything costs money. No wonder people use the nugget glitch. I've considered switching the Nidoking for a Primate or Snorlax, so I'm not like double like poison with King and Venus. That's fair. Yeah, that's a tough choice. Weirdly enough, though, I don't really for Venusaur. I don't actually use a lot of poison type moves. I'm gonna have to make the trip all the way back to buy stuff. Tough to say. I think I'd like to have Electabuzz, though. I feel like I just use... Actually, I don't need to go this way. I think I use Pikachu / Raichu way too much in this game. And that's fair, because there's not a lot of electric types to go around. I can only name, like, 5 of them. So I'm thinking like Raichu, like Magneton, Electrode, and Electabuzz. That's all I got. Might go for Electrode though. Electrode's fun. Let's go with 6. And then potions, probably. Or do I want to go with the Repel? Nah, I don't need the Repel, but I might need to use one, maybe 2 escape ropes. Oh god. And then, you know what? Can't go wrong with these. Let's just add 2. I'm broke. Oh, Jolteon, that's right. Jolteon's actually a really good option if you choose to go that route. Oh yeah, Zapdos. Yeah, you know what? Zapdos could fulfill the flying coverage. I don't mind using legendaries in this game. Okay, we need to train this boy up. I know I said I'd probably stop sooner rather than later, but I'm also kind of like getting extra like second wind. I was starting to feel just a little steepy. I've been rejuvenated with a lot of the conversations that we got going on. Oh, Jigglypuff. I gotta be careful about this one. Maybe we should just try to catch it with those, just a standard straight Pokeball. Please don't make me waste this one. I was afraid of that. This was the reason. Let's go with Nidoran, see if Poison Point will proc over here. Oh yeah, that's right. Leer just has like a weird placement on it. Meow, meow. Also, what's going on? Just finished the Brock battle. Team is now Bulbasaur and Pikachu. Poor Mouse didn't even get to see the battle. Same with my Charmander, but that was for obvious reasons. Would not last. I one-shot Onyx with a low kick critical hit. It was crazy, bro. Also, Michael, how's it going? Sorry if I didn't catch you earlier. I do have both of them, but for what you guys are seeing here is it's FireRed, so I can just like trade in between them since we only have local trades, and I'm no longer a poor boy anymore. So single Vine Whip given with Venusaur was like at level 14, 15. Man, that's devotion right there. Okay, here we go. Oh my god, this Jigglypuff, bro. Although sleep is good, both in this game and also in real life, but also for catching reasons. In this case. Oh my god. Bro, you're going to go through our entire... We only got 5. Calm down. Okay. All right, well, I guess you're sticking with the team here. We were just trying to raise up this Magikarp. I was like, you know what? Let's catch. Oh, what's up, Iron Man? What's up? God, this is gonna be grueling. I'm thinking like maybe we should just train up Magikarp later, you know? It's either that or I'm just simply going to have Magikarp up front and not always just be swapping in. The only problem is if there's any Pokemon that prevents me from swapping, which I don't think it's in that cave. Evolve Charmander. I know. It's just taking a little bit. Also, yeah, no, that's gonna take forever. Let's just get ready for the cave. Yeah, right now, mine's at level 15, so it needs just one more level. It's okay. We'll get there. Yeah, that's why I love Sleep Powder on Bulbasaur. It makes it much easier to catch Pokemon and grind my lower level Mons by switching which ops are asleep. That's also fair. Yeah, we'll keep everyone here, otherwise. It does help, but the experience otherwise still gets split, so... No big issues on that. Everyone's dreaded experience. Yeah, no, is it me, or is it saving much faster? Bullet. Seed. The banes of our existence. Zubat! Too bad I don't have any rock moves to work against this thing right now. Magikarp takes a long time, especially in this game. Oh, brother. It's like one of those where you can just save it for later, or... You know... To be fair, the next couple gyms you don't want to bring Magikarp into. Or Gyarados. So, we should be alright. I think I'll just try using Scratch and just see if that just doesn't... Okay, never mind. I was gonna try to catch the Zubat as well. Suspicious men in the cave. What about you? I do like Gyarados. Brother, why you got all your bug types? I'm lucky that this Charmander is a female, because it should be like the 75-25 rule for these starters too, right? So I'm like, oh, shoot. We really got it lucky this time. Has a modest nature too. Weedle. And then Kakuna. Cocoon this. I'll take that evolution, please. You got me. I shouldn't be here. What? I'm gonna press B. Don't do it. Now the long grind to level 36. Do. Oh yeah, my back buttons still work here. With the Pro Controller and everything. Yeah. Huge jump, huge jump. You'll love to see it. Favorite Charmeleon. Do. What was over here? Oh, hey. Oh no, this hot water is no longer hot anymore. It's just kind of room temperature. I also got a female Bulbasaur, and the rates are sure the old 75-25 split. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, go with Mankey this time. Wow, that's a die-hard Charmeleon fan to actually just cheat in an Everstone. Not bad. Or yeah, fair enough. No, I get it. Once you have a favorite, it's like you'll make compromises. All right, catch the Zubat. Cool. Has no eyes. Feels bad, but don't worry. In the cave it thrives. Beware, Zubat's a bloodsucker. What? I'm waiting for my friends to find me here. That's crazy. Are your friends possibly outside along with the other lasses? Back when Clefairy was just normal type. Here we go. Hell yeah. Let's go. That wasn't even planned. Now catch it. Oh, son of a... That's not good. Although I don't want to really split the experience that much, so if we could just use the karate, son of a... Live it. Live! Of course not. Alright, well that frees up an extra slot there. Shall we just send out Nidoran and see if we can get the level there? Oh, hang in there. Oh! Are you kidding me? I thought it really was just double. That was it. Yeah, fine, Charmeleon. I lost quite a bit on my end. That kind of sucked. But don't worry, we're at least this far out to the Pokemon Center, so not the worst thing in the world. I kicked my butt a little bit. I'm a little hurt. Clefairy the monster. Actually, now, kind of curious. They definitely had a plan about this. I'll tell you right now, not my favorite presentation for the Pokedex. I'd probably put this as well as Scarlet and Violet's. Yeah, Scarlet and Violet's Pokedex scrolling probably in bottom tier. Hate it. This is otherwise okay if you're just kind of exploring just a little bit here and there. But if you're looking for a Pokemon very specifically, then it's kind of rough. I think Legends ZA has it done like just right for me. Actually, now that we're talking about Scarlet and Violet, guys, I do not like how it's like, oh, they're found in certain areas here and there. It's like, that doesn't really help because you need to know. I mean, you could filter out maybe like the typing when you like make a sandwich, but that's like another step. So many creators playing FireRed. It was the same thing beforehand. It's just widely accepted as like the game to play. Also subscribe to you. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. I don't get the notification, but I appreciate that. We tried to do Friday evening stuff. Oh, Otter guy, thank you. I appreciate that too. Yeah, we're multi-streaming across the different platforms, so just whatever works for you guys. I gotta be careful about this one. Don't kill it. Don't. Ah. All right. The issue with this area is because it's just so vast. Especially if you were playing Pokemon like Red and Blue. Oh, he says. Okay. So yeah, the issue is that we don't really have... should I use Nidoran at this point? Maybe. Just, yeah, I guess I want to. Can you end today's episode? Is there a particular reason why you're requesting that? Oh hell. Oh hell. Yeah, this is not gonna work out. Sorry, Nidoran. Because to be fair, I should probably just wrap it up and just take care of my usual business, and then we'll come back on in the evening for probably Scarlet and Violet stuff. They're still churning out stuff. Catch Pidgey, great mon for Gen 1. It is good. I just feel like I overdo it with that one. For good reason, but you know. I will argue them releasing Generation 3 version of Gen 1 remakes was probably the smartest idea on their part. Because, you know, blue, red, and yellow just feel slow as heck because of the lack of the utility and the ease of life stuff. To be fair, this also, in comparison, lacks some quality of life stuff. For me personally, it just kind of boils down to the fact that you are stuck to like really rigid Pokemon rules in this one too. Nowhere near as much as the other ones, and I played Yellow recently. So, Pidgeot greater than Spearow, base stat, speed, and all. But I think I would argue that Fearow, as far as like its main attack stat, if that's what you really care about, will help you suffice for that. But I get that. I don't know. I just feel like I should use a different flying type. So I might actually go with Dodrio. Or maybe just Zapdos. Yeah, I was going to double check Pidgeots just in case. Oh, actually, you know what? Fearow's faster. That's crazy. It's weaker, though. In, like, you know, being squishy, but, you know. You're too weak. Zapdos late. Zapdos is late. But it depends on whether you need it or not. Fearow's actually kind of crazy. I started Pokemon Crystal back in 2002. My first Gen 3 game was Leaf Green, so these games kind of feel home to me. They were games that actually got me like heavy into Pokemon and made me a lifelong fan. You know what? Gen 2 will definitely do it for you. And Gen 1's definitely lock-in, but like I have a favoritism towards Gen 2, so that's fair. Power plant, but you need Surf, right? But yeah, if you don't need like a flying type, you should be okay. It kind of depends on people's runs. That's the cool thing about Pokemon. You can just choose. There's obviously like some really good ones early on that you can really stick to, and they'll do just fine. But it is definitely up to preference. And if you really want to roll over if you really want to overcome that hill, that is the difficulty curve, with or without. Should probably talk to this guy. Hey, don't sneak up on me. My bad. We're playing Switch too. Oh hell, this is when they introduced steel types. Or they throw. No, we had steel types in Gen 2. Supersonic. There we go. I should play Pokemon Crystal. I have that on the 3DS actually. Don't mind me, I'm just trying to spread out some experience here and there. Critical hit? Wait, that was a critical? Crazy. Anyway. Damn. I'll show you a critical. Super nerd, Javon. My Pokemon won't do. My team is for FireRed. My playthrough played in 2010 was Charmeleon, Dragonite, Gengar, and Tentacruel, Arcanine, and Pidgeot. That's a pretty solid lineup. Maybe there's a little bit of overlap with the fire types, but otherwise Arcanine's just dope. So, fair enough. Oh, Magikarp. Oh boy, this becomes an issue. There's no real easy way for me to weaken Geodude aside from just using normal type moves. I guess I could use Leer. Just to, yeah, okay, maybe we'll just use like 3 of them, 2. Okay, relax. Hold on, I'll get the potions out. You took me... Yeah, it took me like 87 hours. I'm 38 years old? Wow, okay. It's good that's still for generally everybody. To be fair, I haven't... Oh my god! Mankey! Alright, fine, we got the level up, so that's nice, but like, I'm trying to catch Geodude. At least I got a rare candy, I guess. Three hours of training Magikarp. Ain't that the truth? Just gonna have to put up with it for a bit. But level 20 is like really out there too. Just to evolve this dude. And then like learn Bite, I think. Which is, yeah, I think, yeah, Bite's a physical, I think. No, it's a special. So that sucks. Are you completing the Pokedex? I think I'd like to. I just know I can't really complete it to like the furthest extent. I could probably complete it to 150, and that's about it. But I'd also be kind of happy about that, because I never have done that before in this game. So what I'll try to do is I'll probably try to run another file for Pokemon and then just trade Pokemon over. So one will have, you know, the Ammonite, the other one will have the Kabuto, for example. And of course the different version differences. So I'll see if I can work that out. Level 17! 2 people are watching, no one's speaking. Well, I mean, it's to each their own. Let people do what they want to do. Some people are just chilling out. It's also early in the morning to consider. Aerodactyl. You know what? The fossil Pokemon in Gen 1 are also like super dope. Oh boy, we're kind of weak over here, Cap. Yeah, I wouldn't worry too much about it. Think about that stuff makes you really self-conscious as a creator. Yeah, no, this is good. That'll take a while. One escape rope. Thank you. Alright, so I made a pretty decent circuit around. That's... Oh, Paris! I totally forgot that Paris can show up here. Hold on. Let me see. Level 8. Not the best idea, but let's just throw in Spiro here and throw a peck at it. Do you make TCG content? Not really. Not really. If anything, it's nowhere near, like, the main thing that I do. I'll just stream games. But not TCG. God! Oh! We had it! Spiro! Why are you too strong? Hurts my feelings. I wanted to get that in Paris, because that would have been a decent grass type to have for a little bit. It'd be the only grass type I would have for a little bit. Even if there was overlap in the poison, or the bug, I guess? You know, let me double check. Let's see. I'll just look at Parasect. Bug and grass. Okay, that would have helped me with some coverage. The only problem is that it is physical attack base, so grass type moves aren't really its forte. More for me, I think bug. It doesn't even learn a lot of good moves, actually. Well, aside from catching moves, that's good, but it's otherwise kind of rough. Alright, this guy has rock move or rock type Pokemon, right? No, he doesn't even have anything. Ah, I was worried about nothing. Alright. I'm close to the exit, so I think I'll just take off here. Or, well, hold on. Can I run? Okay, cool. We're at that point. Good job, Magikarp. I don't think we're at that point yet. You must be lucky, Magikarp, to get all these, what was it, Speed EVs given to you. Yeah, Absorb and Giga Drain, but they're also physical. Those are special moves as well, so it'll scale on their special. So that, not great. But in the base game, you don't have to really worry too much about things, I guess. Actually, you know, Executor is actually really good because of that. Damn. I haven't actually used Executor because, well, I always had Venusaur. Here, it's a little bit different. So, the only problem is that Execute's actually found in Safari Zone only. So that becomes a little tedious. But I guess you can also argue the same thing about Dratini. And if you really love those Pokemon, you'll make it work. You have a lot of views and shorts. I do. That's some bread and butter stuff from the TikTok side of things. So originally it was TikTok content over there, and I've just kind of converted it over to the Red platform because it was just one of those things where we were concerned whether or not TikTok would go down or not over in the States. It hasn't. But it is under new ownership, so algorithm might get us effed over, but it's okay. Yeah, what time is it? Oh, it's almost 9. I guess we'll go ahead and wrap it up here. Fire repels. Nah, I was thinking, like, as much as that's nice, it's better to have that so I can just train up these Pokemon, like, slowly but surely. It'll get annoying, trust me, but I think for the most part, that's only in our benefit for this team. But yeah, for now, let's go and wrap it up here. Damn, that is fast. That really is fast. Yeah, maybe we'll have this guy opened up for the next stream. That'd be kind of nice. What we'll probably do is later this evening, we're going to have another stream, and that's going to be probably more Pokemon Scarlet and Violet orientated, but what we can totally do is just incorporate this into like a corner of the screen. I have 3 capture cards, so I think we can make that work. But yeah. But Iron Man, thank you. We'll go ahead and wrap it up here. Thank you all so much for tuning in on early morning stream. You know what? Pokemon Presents, pretty solid. The announcements that we saw, really good. And now we've just been chilling with Fire Red and Leaf Green content, so I'm just happy about that. Happy Pokemon Day otherwise, everybody. But I'll see you guys otherwise later in the stream, 7 p.m. Pacific time, if I can make that, if not 8. And then that's going to be more Pokemon Scarlet and Violet focus, so yeah. But we'll see what we can do about this one. But yeah, alright guys, take care. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.